Hi, and welcome to Beauty Over 30's third video, which was going to be about eyeshadow, but is now going to be about lips. A few people have asked me to do it, and it's a very, very cold day here, and I wanted to show some of the things that I've learned about keeping your lips moisturized and non-chapped in this just obscene cold. So the first thing that I do in my lip regimen is every few days I will exfoliate my lips, and that includes using this ELF Lip Exfoliator, which is like a lip balm with some gritty things in there. I don't know if it's sand or what it is, but anyway, it works. You just apply it with a little bit of force, admittedly, onto your lips so that the sand or whatever it is does its job and really sloughs off any dry skin that you might have on your lips. After that, Kleenex, get rid of it, whatever's left over on your lips, put it away, and there, you're exfoliated, and it works out swimmingly. See? The next thing that you can use instead of the ELF one, if you don't want to spend any money and you've got the ingredients at home, in a small Tupperware container, mix maybe a tablespoon or two of extra virgin olive oil and then add some white sugar to make a paste that you can then use as a lip scrub that you just use your 2 fingers and just rub it in circles on your lips every couple of nights, especially when it's really dry and cold outside, that will just get rid of it. After that, you can wipe it off with whatever you want to. It doesn't really matter. And then your lips are exfoliated. Next is the overnight treatment for lips in this kind of weather. And really, I think I'll probably continue this into the summer, actually. I think it'll work really well. I use a lanolin product. Lanolin is from sheep's wool. It's an oil from sheep's wool, so probably not vegan or vegetarian. I don't know. If you know, let me know, because I'd be interested and I can do a little edit here. I use Dr. Lipp's original nipple balm for lips. Lanolin was originally used for, at least in terms of health and beauty, for nursing mothers who needed a balm for cracked nipples. And so the first one, as far as I remember, 19 years ago when I had my baby, was Lansinoh, and it was a godsend back then. It was lovely stuff. And this stuff, it still works for your lips. It's just a little creamier than Dr. Lipp and less expensive for more. So this at the Lansinoh at the drugstore for $13, Dr. Lipp on Amazon for about $18. So that is it for, oh no, it's not it. The other night treatment that I use from time to time, just because it's really expensive and I'm hoarding it, is the Bite Agave Lip Mask. I'm not sure what the things are suspended in, what the agave is suspended in. I suspect it's lanolin, but it might not be because Bite is a vegan company. It's suspended in something very thick, and it feels lovely on your lips, and it tastes actually really good too. So I use that from time to time. If you're on a budget, go for the Lansinoh. Now, in terms of lip treatment, we're done, and so now we're going to move on to applying your lipstick and the process leading up to actually putting the color. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Chapstick when you get out of the shower. So that's on for about the 20 minutes before you put your you start to put your lip products on. Okay, then wipe it off when you get to lips in your makeup routine, and then you can start with a primer, and my primer is here. I use the NYX primer. All it does is make a uniform color on your lips and gives the lipstick or gloss or tinted crayon or whatever you're going to put on your lips a uniform color so that the color is more true to what it actually looks like, and it gives a base that your lipstick or gloss or whatever can actually stick to. Okay, next is lining. I use, often enough actually, because I do not have a liner for every single one of my lipsticks, so I use, if I don't have the right lip liner for the lipstick that I'm using, I use Rimmel's Moisture Renew, a universal lip liner. There you go. Okay, you can see it there. Okay. And that just stops the bleeding of the color. It creates a barrier, right, at the edges of your lips, stops the color of your lipstick or gloss, whatever, from bleeding. And this is something in my 30s that I've really noticed as I've gotten a bit older. I've got some fine lines around my lips that if I do not use a lip liner, inevitably the lipstick or gloss or, you know, whatever it is will start to bleed into the fine lines. So I really must actually use a lip liner of some kind. Today I'm going to be using MAC's Amorous lipstick with the corresponding lip liner called Absolutely It from MAC. And it is a beautiful, I'm going to show you in just one second, a beautiful pinky brownie purpley color that I think probably will work for most people. There it is. It's a satin finish, which I really quite like. And this is the liner. So when you're doing lip liner, the very best thing, first, oh, don't forget you're going to wipe off the chapstick that you put on 20 minutes ago when you got out of the shower. The really best way that I've found so far of putting on lip liner is by identifying the high point of your Cupid's bow. So like right see right there and right there. And then from those points, I'm going to draw an X. Okay, so that you've got the hardest part of lip lining done, that top of your Cupid's bow. And I would like to thank an old roommate of mine, Dara Bladen, for telling me all about that. She was brilliant with putting lipstick on, and hair too. Gosh, she was good at hair. And then you can line the bottom lip. Make sure when you're doing the bottom lip, you've got a little bit of a smile, a little Mona Lisa smile going. It just tends to make things easier. Next is the inside corners. And you just draw a line at the inside on the top and a line on the bottom, and do the same thing on the other side. And you'll notice I am not overdrawing my lips. Kylie Jenner is like 17 years old. I am not doing the same stuff that a 17-year-old does. And I don't know, I just don't think it's really safe for work. So like, let's not do that anymore. If you're over 25. If you're over 25, don't overdraw your lips. Okay, so now it's really about connecting the dots. So there we are at the top there. Top left done. Bottom right. Bottom left. Lips are lined. Done. Didn't take any time at all. So now I do not use a brush most of the time when I'm putting on lipstick. Nobody else uses my lipstick, so I don't need to worry about passing back and forth germs or anything like that. So then the lipstick goes on, it fills the lines. Done. If you want more crisp lines, you can get a concealer and a very sharply tapered brush like this one, and just do a concealer along the outside. That takes some practice. I have not been able to master that yet. So if you have, that's amazing. I have not yet been able to make that really work for me. I really concentrate on getting the lip lining right, so I don't have to worry about doing any concealer on the outsides of my lips. If you want to mattify, make sure you use just one ply of a Kleenex. You see how thin that is? You tear it apart on high, and you can then add powder on top, and it'll get through and it'll mattify your lipstick and make it last a little bit longer. I really only find that with lower quality lipsticks that works, and you know, with any kind of measurable success, with MAC and NARS and Smashbox, and even the NYX Black Label lipsticks. I don't find I have to do that either, but sometimes you do, and often more with sheer lipsticks as well. The other thing with more sheer lipsticks is you might want to fill in with your liner first. You fill in your lips with your liner before you put the sheer lipstick on. It'll just help that color stay there for a longer period of time. Okay, if you have any questions or comments or rebuttals, you know what to do. Leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!